Hello, and welcome to a tutorial on Antidote. Antidote is an amazing rack extension for the Propellerhead's Reason platform, developed by the people at Synapse Audio. I'm here to give you insight into what makes Antidote tick and what sets it apart from the rest. Located at the top of Antidote, you'll find the patch browser, the pitch bend and mod wheel, the polyphony control, the glide, sometimes called portamento, and the master volume. Antidote's poly menu lets you choose between mono and legato and allows for up to 16 voices. Antidote comes with 2 stereo oscillator banks packed with up to 50 high-quality waveforms per voice. You can change the pitch, detune amount, spread, phase, keyboard tracking, and pan of each oscillator. The modifier parameter specifically changes the oscillator according to which waveform is used. You can find the list of modifiers on the back panel of Antidote. The waveform display lets you choose from many shapes, including wavetables. The count display specifies the number of oscillators to use per bank. More oscillators equals more unison effect. The dyad parameter doubles the entire bank with all its oscillators and settings, and transposes it up by the selected number of semitones. This is a great way to add harmony and fullness. The oscillator's levels are controlled by the mixer. The first sub-oscillator emits a square wave. Its pitch is tuned precisely 1 octave below oscillator bank 1. The second sub-oscillator, labeled sub 2, emits a sawtooth wave, pitched 1 octave below oscillator bank 2. With the drift parameter, you can adjust the tuning drift of all oscillators over time, a quality vintage analog synthesizers possess. Both oscillators pass through a zero-delay feedback filter stage, which mimics the behavior of analog filters. You can choose from 1, 2, 3, and 4-pole low-pass filters, bandpass and high-pass filters, and most interestingly, the diode ladder filter, which involves a complex algorithm that truthfully emulates vintage modular filters. The envelopes are triggered whenever a key is hit and are controlled via attack, decay, sustain, and release. The mod envelope can be controlled by the modulation matrix, providing a simple way to change the envelope of your target parameter. There are 2 LFOs to play with. Choose your parameter from the drop-down list, then change the rate, amount, and shape of the LFO. There are many shapes to choose from, and each LFO can operate in free run or tempo sync mode. The modulation matrix can modulate almost any sound parameter. For each source, there's a bipolar amount knob allowing you to make negative and positive alterations to the destination. The modulation matrix also comes equipped with an intuitive arpeggiator which provides 6 modes, 20 patterns, a 4-octave range, a gate and accent signal, and a rate tempo sync ranging from just over 4 bars to faster than a 64th note. All this then goes on to what is possibly my favorite part of Antidote, the effects. Inside Antidote's effects chain, Synapse Audio has packed in 8 remarkable effects modules. EQ and bass has a classic 3-band EQ and a bass enhancer that mimics legendary analog synths and turns wimpy bass sounds into fat analog goodness. The distortion section helps give your sound some warmth and bite. Included are 3 types of distortion: overdrive, grunge, and rate crush. Rate crush is similar to a downsampling effect that's especially useful for creating vintage 8-bit sounds. You can further shape the sound with tone, low cut, and high cut filters. Next is the phaser. The phaser works in 2, 4, and 6 stages within a 32 Hz to 20 kHz frequency range. You can alter the spread, positive and negative feedback, and rate and mod amounts. It also comes with a nifty left-right offset to help adjust and enhance the stereo field. On to the chorus. With chorus activated, it's easy to create movement around a monophonic sound. By changing the delay time, rate, depth, and feedback amounts, you can go from subtle chorus texture to wild flanging effects. The delay module adds depth to the sound. There are 2 types included: simple, which creates a series of echoes originating from the center of the stereo field, and ping pong, which creates echoes that alternate between the left and right channels. You can adjust the color of the delays and feedback amounts, as well as modulate the delays to create a tape echo-like effect. The reverb is designed to create lush spatial environments around the source. It really shines on synthetic sources, which are often more difficult to process than natural sounds. With up to 250 milliseconds of pre-delay and 60 seconds of reverb time, it's an essential tool for bringing sounds into new environments. And the mod parameter helps infuse real-world movement with any sound. Last but not least, the compressor. This smooth stereo compressor makes the sound louder or more punchy. Many styles of music put the compressor at the end to bring out the qualities of the effects chain and raise the overall level in the mix. A simple yet effective tool. Every effect module in Antidote comes with a dry-wet control, so you can dial in the perfect amount of parallel processing. One of the best things about Antidote is its back panel. If you flip it around, you'll find a diagram of Antidote's structure or signal flow, 4 mod matrix CV inputs, mod CV inputs for pitch wheel, mod wheel, and amp, gate and CV capabilities for sequencer in and arpeggio out, velocity parameters for volume, pan, and filter, a pitch bend range, which can be independently set for up and down, 24 semitones, each way from center. That's 5 octaves. And most importantly, a stereo external audio input. With the external input, you can put any audio source through Antidote's amazing effects chain. I'll show you an example. That's pretty cool. Not only is Antidote an awesome synth, it's also a one-stop effects chain powerhouse. Antidote comes well equipped with tons of factory presets to inspire any production. I've included links in the description to some great free refills in the Propellerhead's user forum. In closing, with all the intuitive and flexible features of Antidote, you'll find it's a welcome addition to any Reason rack. Thanks for watching, and happy tweaking!